Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another episode of The World's Finest. In this review, I'm going to be talking about 3 books, honorable mention to a 4th. We've got James Bond 007 issue number 2, Cage Hero issue number 2, Vampirella, Aliens Vampirella issue number 4, and then we're going to conclude with Angel and Faith season 10 issue number 21. Honorable mention goes to James Bond 007, written by Warren Ellis. The artwork in the story itself is amazing. I'm loving it. I know a lot of people aren't really into 007's comic. I liked it. I like that the James Bond character is not portrayed from anybody who played in the movies. It's strictly just a James Bond character. James is now in Berlin doing 006's last mission because 006 was killed and he got revenge for him. So now he's taking over until they find a new 006, or at least to finish 006's last mission. We see him get picked up by these people posing as agents. It turns out they want to kill him. They fail. Awesome action scene with the car. And we get to introduce to the scientist who's creating cybernetic limbs. And he's most likely the antagonist of this story arc. And it turns out that the girl from the beginning of the issue, whose name is very provocative, and of course it's James Bond, she has a cybernetic limb, so obviously she's working for him. This was a really great issue. I enjoyed it. If you like James Bond, you'll be loving this book. Now, Cage Hero, issue number 2. This is written by Kevin Eastman, and I am really enjoying it. Ryder in the last issue was being attacked by a supervillain, and the person, or the old man that was following him, or trying to get him to join up with him, turns out to be Dr. Proton. And there's a huge epic fight between this guy and Dr. Proton. Dr. Proton knocks him out a window. He goes flying out the window at the end. Ryder goes to his grandfather, who we now get the background story on the medallion, the superpowers, everything. It turns out it's a World War II story where they found this comet with these little gems. They put the gems into these medallions, and the medallions gave them superpowers, except one of them whom was corrupted because he got orange fever, I believe it was. Was it orange fever? I want to make sure I'm right. I believe it was orange fever. Yeah, really suffered a combination of effects of the Agent Orange mixing with the Axe, which was the gem. So he kind of went crazy. Ryder and this guy, whose name completely left my mind at the moment. Well, whatever his name is, they go all throughout the world collecting descendants of the people who had the other previous medallions. And only one parent says no. Everybody else follows, and they learn to become new heroes, cage heroes. And it's basically like, it looks like MMA in a way, because each one has a different style and they're learning from each other. So it's kind of a mix, I would say, between Rocky, MMA, and superheroes. So if you like all 3 of those things mixed into a comic, you're going to love this, with beautiful artwork, by the way. And it turns out the girl is really she questions a lot, and they see this big vault, and the guy says it's holy ground. No, you don't go there. You don't. No, that's for later on, and she's kind of questioning it and wanting to go. Looks like she wants to go in there, and that's kind of where the book leaves off. This is a fun read. Again, if you're a fan of Kevin Eastman's writing, I enjoyed it. The artwork was interesting as well. I really liked it. I'll be definitely back for the next issue. Aliens Vampirella issue number 4. Now this was a straightforward, really quick issue. The aliens is trying to break into the room where Vampirella and I forget what his name was, but whatever, the guy is. And it turns out the aliens made an escape hatch. They're already up in the colony, and they're killing the other colony members. They escape by taking the aliens' dug hole, so to speak. And Vampirella gets injured by one of the aliens. He rips her wing in half, apparently. They get back to the colony, though. The aliens are all over the colony now. And we find out that, spoiler here, Vampirella's alien was actually a queen. But this isn't really a spoiler. They did this with Ripley in Alien Resurrection, which we don't talk about that. So, Lars. Okay, I was right. His name is Lars. So Lars is with Vampirella. I guess I had the names wrong. But anyway, they're trying to escape the aliens. They're still in the same room that they came out of the hole in, and that's where the queen apparently is as well. They try to escape by going back down underground where the vampires were, and it turns out they woke something up, actually, or the aliens woke something up, and now there's a Nosferatu vampire that is awake, and she wants lots of blood. This is one of those things where, if you're a fan of Vampirella, if you're a fan of aliens, you'll be reading this. Personally, after this issue, I'm kind of 50-50. It's an average read at best, I would say. It's okay, it was an enjoyable read, but not something I'd say write home to your mom and dad about. It feels like each issue is just like taking a baby step forward. It was a good story, though. If you like the combination of the two characters, why not? And finally, Angel and Faith, Season 10, Issue number 21. This issue deals with a lot of problems Angel's having with Faith and the repercussions of Faith leaving. Drusilla tries to get to the statue and gets turned down. You got Angel and Faith keeping the beat in Magic Town, keeping the Magic Town safe and making sure to threaten the right vampires. And then there's a big debate between Angel, Faith, and the crew about what they're going to do with Arceus, and it becomes an argument. And Angel's kind of like being the one that makes the final decision. And Faith's like, who decided you're the Captain, Commander Kirk, Grand Poobah of all of this? And he's like, well, you left. So I was basically the one, that had to deal with things with you gone. So, and that kind of leads into this humongous argument with somebody had to mine Magic Town while you decided to leave. And he walks out of the room. We get an Arceus scene, read the book. This is an excellent book. And then it finally all comes out how Angel kind of was always a solo act, and then, Faith came around, they became a team. He got comfortable. It was the first time he got comfortable as a team, having a partner, and then she up and left, and she apologized. She said she needed to, but at the same time, she didn't think about the repercussions of what she did, and that's when they go back and they finally have a plan. Angel's going to go, it turns out there's something with Agent Brand, I want to say his name right, Brand, and it's kind of a twist towards Arceus. I'm not going to say what exactly, but Angel gets into a confrontation with Drusilla, who apparently has Arceus with him too. Oh boy, I can't wait to see where things are going to go with the next issue of Angel and Faith. Issue 22 is going to be really big. This is a great issue, good action, good story, great artwork. I'm loving it. I definitely would recommend you guys check out Angel and Faith. With that, that's it for this review, guys. As always, feel free to let me know what you thought of any of the books in the comments below. Links in the description below connect to a whole bunch of things. Check those links out whenever you have free time. Hopefully you'll check all the links out, but there's a lot of links and a lot of different places. Till next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys really soon in the next video.